Today's episode is going to be a special one. As you can see, I've got a gigantic Gibson USA case. So let's crack it open and see what we have inside. That might give you a little bit of a hint. Inside we have a gorgeous Firebird 7 from 2008. So without further ado, let's pull out this guitar and play some rock. Hello guitarists, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury drum machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Ben Keightley, and as you saw by the intro of this video, we have a beautiful Firebird 7 to show you today. This is actually our first Firebird on the channel, so I'm so excited to play this for the first time. The Firebird 7 is the most regal out of all Firebirds. It's the most complex and has all the rich spec. We have 3 mini humbucks on this guitar, we have the Walrus 2 vibrola system, ebony fingerboard, block mother of pearl inlays, the banjo tuners. It really is the best Firebird out there in my opinion. So this really is the most decked out Firebird that you can get. The other 2 in the range are a 1 pickup with a wrapped tailpiece and then one with 2 pickups and an ABR1 and a stock tailpiece. But this goes the full 9 yards with the vibrola system, the 3 pickups and the ebony board. Before we get into the spec talk, this video is split up into chapters for your viewing pleasure. Make sure to scroll down below to find your desired point in the video. But let's go over the specs of this Firebird 7. So first off, this is a 2008 Gibson Firebird 7 from the USA lines. This is not custom shop, even though it looks like it could be a custom shop instrument. And it's printed with the Made in USA stamp. So this has to be the Gibson with the most complex construction. We have mahogany wings on this guitar, as you can see, and then you see in the middle there's kind of a raised section. And this is actually a neck-through construction, meaning the neck material is the same as the body. As you can see here, this is actually the neck blank, and you can see it's 9 plies of material. We have mahogany and walnut in this one. And if you look very closely, you can see the 9 plies of material there, especially on the neck profile. So this definitely is the most complex construction for a Gibson guitar. You don't see these on Les Pauls. So yeah, we have that neck through construction. It's definitely a little bit neck divey as you have this massive Firebird headstock with the banjo tuners which come out like that. You can see the banjo tuners, so they go down, not on the side. Very cool kind of feature. Moving on, we kind of have like the Les Paul tuxedo appointment. So we have an ebony fingerboard with block mother of pearl inlays, with the bound fingerboard, and we have the beautiful 22 medium jumbo frets. So now let's talk about the hardware and electronics. So of course we have gold plated hardware all over this guitar, making it look very regal. We have 3 ceramic hot pickups, which are the Firebird pickups. We have a 3-way selector switch and 2 volumes, 2 tones, just like an SG. As you can see there, we have the output jack just here, and then we have the Lyra vibrola system in gold. You see these on the 64 SGs as well, and you have that beautiful kind of design on that plate there. This vibrola system is probably the most archaic design ever. It's literally just a piece of metal that is bent across another piece of metal and you just move it like that. They do actually stay in tune pretty well, to be fair. I had a heavy-aged 64 SG that always stayed in tune very nicely with this system. Moving on, we have an oval C profile. That's what is written on the spec sheet. For me, it feels more like a D. It's a very wide profile, feeling a little bit more like a Fender guitar than a Gibson guitar, if I'm being completely honest. And then moving on to the headstock, this has to be the coolest headstock in Gibson history. You obviously have that red cherry part at the bottom and then that black overlay. Very aesthetically pleasing guitar. I've always thought the Firebird looks a little bit like a car. As you can see here, we have the little Firebird logo with the 3-ply guard, which is white, black, white. But that's everything that makes up this beautiful Firebird 7. Let me know in the comment section below if you own any Firebird guitars. And if you don't, let me know which one you'd buy down below. But without further ado, we have to hear how this Firebird sounds. So let's turn on the 2-rock Bloomfield drive and get straight into the tone demo. So guys, welcome to the tone demonstration of this Firebird 7 guitar. This is the first Firebird I've ever reviewed on this channel, so I'm beyond excited to plug it into my 2-rock Bloomfield drive. For today's episode, I'm using the lead gain channel on EQ2, and in the intro to today's video, I did my own interpretation of the Beastie Boys classic Sabotage. And to begin with, I was playing up in the higher octave with the neck pickup, and this was the tone. Then I added a tube screamer. Lots of gain there, and then what I did for that kind of melody and the solo, I went to the bridge pickup, turned on a fuzz pedal. The idea, this guitar absolutely roars, especially on the fuzz tones, but more of that later. Let's go to the clean channel and hear some clean tones from this beautiful guitar and see kind of the different pickup options that we get with this one. In that neck position, we get a really nice warm clean tone. Firebird pickups definitely have an interesting tone. It has the warm characteristic of a humbucker, but then that kind of treble and clarity that you'd expect from a single coil pickup. It's a little bit P90s, but a little bit more warmer. In the middle position, you get this gorgeous kind of quacky tone, which is perfect for fingerstyle and percussive playing. Let's hear it. And finally, let's hear the bridge position. Now we're on the lead gain channel with that bridge pickup. Let's hear it. can name that tune, let me know in the comment section below. Big points to you if you know that. So by rolling off the tone control on that bridge pickup, you can get that Eric Clapton woman tone. So let's finish the episode with some heavy fuzz tone. So guys, that's the end of the tone demonstration. Let's go to the end of this video where I'll give you my full review and rating of this Firebird. So guys, that's the end of this Squealing Pig Guitars video. I really hope you've enjoyed checking out this Firebird 7 today. If you have, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Also, make your opinion known down below in the comment section below. What do you think of this Firebird 7? Let me know down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. YouTube tells us that 68% of you guys are subscribed to our channel, so make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. In today's video, I'm going to give this Firebird 7 a 7.6 out of 10. This guitar has a killer rock sound, very good for big chords, big riffs and fuzz tones. It really has a unique voice. However, in the clean section, it actually really impressed me, especially on the neck and the second position. I found it was very good for fingerstyle and it responded very nicely to the chords that I was playing. It also stayed in tune really well, which is quite surprising with a vibrola on this guitar. I have to say, in terms of tones, it is an incredible guitar and it looks incredible as well. However, my only gripe with this guitar is the neck dive. As you can see, when I let it go, the neck just plummets down because you've obviously got so much mass and such a long neck coming off this body. It's kind of just a give and take with this design. Obviously, if you want it to look this cool, it's going to have a little bit of a neck dive. For me as well, I wasn't a big fan of the neck carve. This is a little bit too slim for me and a little bit too wide. I'd prefer to see like a 59 profile on one of these guitars, and I think I'd enjoy it a lot more. For me, I don't think it gets much cooler than the Firebird. The Firebird 7 is the most regal, and it's an incredibly impressive looking guitar. So yeah, 7.6 for today's episode. As I mentioned previously, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and comment your thoughts down below. But that is the end of this Squealing Pig Guitars video. It is Friday today, guys, so enjoy your weekend, stay safe out there, and I'll see you on Monday for another one. But until then, keep rocking, guys. I'll see you soon.